Hello everyone! This is a long-awaited video that I've been meaning to make. I can't recall how long it's been, but someone asked how I draw Steve and Ron in Chibi form. Well, fret not, I found time, for now. Now I'll be using Adobe Flash, since that's what I've used for animating. Just open a new file. The layer that you're drawing on will be your draft layer. Select a color for your brush tool. If you have pressure sensitivity, make sure that you click that. And select a bigger brush size. We're going to draw in 3/4 view. First draw a circle for the head, and have a line close to the middle. This is the center of the face, but curved towards the left side to give that 3/4 look. Then I have a body line, where I align his pose, or what I call line of action. His body will be roughly 1.5 heads tall. Add an oval or egg shape for the torso, and add stubby arms and legs. Now add the bit of cheek to his head. You can erase some lines if it gets too messy. For the eyes, I try to divide the head into thirds and keep the eyes and eyebrows within the center section, or the 2/3 section. Now since it's 3/4 view, one eye further from your view will be squashed, while the eye closest to you will be full. The only time both eyes are the same is when you're drawing front view. Now the draft seems fine for me. Go ahead and name that layer draft, and make a new layer for the final drawing. I prefer to lock the layers I'm not working on, otherwise I end up drawing on the wrong layer or erasing stuff in bottom layers by accident. Keep in mind, this is how I draw Steve when I'm animating him, so almost all sense of anatomy goes out the window. Sometimes I don't follow the sketch completely, but it still helps as a guide. Sometimes I'll give Steve stumpy limbs, but in this case, I'll add shoes and ball hands. I've drawn them lots of times that sometimes I deviate from the draft. If you don't like this, I'd strongly suggest that you make a good rough sketch first. This will be easier for you to follow. And that's Steve. Now it's Ron's turn. I changed the canvas size and moved both the drawing and draft layer to the side to make room. Again, I'm making the draft sketch first, so lock the top drawing layer. Since they're both the same height, you can make lines to help with that. You can use the line tool, or in my case, hold down the Shift key and draw a straight horizontal line with the brush tool. Same as I did with Steve, make a circle for the head. Obviously the head is too big, so I've got to fix that. We're still drawing in 3/4 view, so draw that center face line with the slight curve. Divide the head into 3, draw on the cheek, erase any lines if it gets too messy. Now add the eyeballs. Since his eyes will be half open, draw a line in the middle of the eyeballs. Give him his iconic hat. Then add the tuft of hair. When drawing the rest of the body, keep in mind that Ron isn't as chubby as Steve. You know what? I don't like the eyes. Here's another way to draw Ron's eyes. Draw half circles and add dots, and then draw the eyebrows. When you're satisfied with the sketch, lock the draft layer and start inking at the top drawing layer. Here I've stuck pretty close to the sketch layer. For his pants, make sure they're a bit wide at the bottom, same with his sleeves. The only reason why I didn't do that for Steve was because he's on the chubby side, so it gives the impression that his clothes fit snugly on him. And that's just about it. When you're done inking, it's time to add color via paint bucket. I pulled out the blobs of color swatches for these two. These color blobs were used so it was easier for me to fill in color when animating. Now I made a mistake here. If this happens, just close the lines with the brush tool. And that's it. That's how I draw Chibi, Steve, and Ron when I animate in Flash. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope that this was helpful. This is probably the second time I've been asked for a tutorial, but I've never attempted it in video. It's kind of difficult because there are some things I can describe, but a lot of stuff that's intuitive to me, but difficult to put in words. So I hope this was helpful. Now to the rest of you. Did you enjoy this video tutorial? Would you like to see more video tutorials in the future? Let me know in the comments below. I don't know if I'll ever have time to make any other sort of tutorial, but I'll try. I might be a bit dead for now because I'm working on my Blue Fire comic and figuring out how to keep myself from being broke. Don't know if I'll be working on another animated short or not. That may not be for a long time. Until then, take care and goodbye.